Okay, let's discuss your fourth writing assignment in specific detail. Before I do that, I want to point you to one resource that I will make available in the materials tab for this course. And that outlines the previous lesson, the steps to making an argument. On this PDF, I actually listed 5 steps instead of 4 because I identified finding an audience as a specific step. So if you can go through these steps before you start writing this assignment, this will help you outline your argument and it will help you get your ideas in order. Another resource that's on the materials tab is called the argument chain. Like I mentioned, the 4 steps in the previous lesson are interrelated. If you pull one out, the whole thing falls apart. If you ignore who your audience is, if you fail to give evidence, then your argument is going to fall apart. So make use of that handout to, again, get yourself organized and to begin to think about this assignment holistically. Now, let's take a look at the assignment itself. So this is about making an argument, and this is a skill that's not only useful for this class, but really any other class you take and your life outside of the classroom. So we're setting up this argument again with a discussion of communities and local problems within that community that you want solved. This is an attempt to help you identify something to write about that you care about and something to write about that's actually going to be useful. My hope for you is that you can write an argument for this assignment that you can then take to the appropriate audience and see about getting it changed. My students throughout the years have taken this assignment and have actually put it into practice and have had things change. So recently I had a student who argued for an increase in pay. She's a server in a restaurant and she gets paid a lower than minimum wage, so that because keeping in mind that she gets tips. But a lot of her work is done outside of the serving. And so she took this argument and went straight to the owner of her restaurant and made the argument that she should be paid, when she's not serving, she should be paid the normal rate when she's helping set up or tear down, whatever it is. And that was actually put into play by her restaurant. So again, this assignment should exhibit the 4 big pieces of an argument. Take a position on a topic you can argue, make sure you have reasons, and connect those reasons to your specific audience. Support those reasons with evidence and acknowledge the opposition. I want you to use research in this argument. So whatever you're arguing, I want you to find some research. And in using research, we can apply that to the evidence. So if you think about the example of lighting outside of an apartment building, my student could have researched how exterior lighting on a building deters petty crime, right? You can find a source that says that. She can use that as a piece of evidence, and she can take that piece of evidence to her landlord and say, look, see what this article says, see what this news report says, see what this study says. That'll give her a little more weight in her argument. So I'm going to ask you to find 2 credible sources, and I don't put a restriction on websites here. You should cite them in MLA format in your essay, in using parentheticals if you choose to use them in your essay in that fashion, and a works cited page at the end of the essay. Again, consult Hacker and consult the online writing lab at Purdue for examples. Again, this assignment is going to be self-assessed. So you see the assessment there. This is the highest point essay of the course, 90 points. Really, the course has been building up to this assignment. So do you have a clear purpose and direction? Again, do you have a clear, effective thesis and an intro? Don't forget the funnel. Do you have at least 2 reasons in support of your argument? I would say you can at least get 2 reasons into this page length requirement. Do you have evidence for each reason? If you look at the points, that is where the bulk of the points falls. Do you have any acknowledgement of the opposition? Again, you need to acknowledge the opposition. And do follow the standard mechanics and grammar. Page length, 3 pages, I would say, double spaced. And you see the grading scale there below. So good luck on this assignment. I hope it's one that you can actually apply and make use of in your daily life. And that is your local community argument writing assignment.